Well, folks, I think I have a winner for the worst named new feature inside of Photoshop CS4. For a while, it was the feature called Content Aware Scaling, but it's been overtaken by this feature. And notice that I said it's the worst name feature. It's not the worst feature. It's actually a very good feature. I just think it's got a horrible name. All right, it's right under Select. Go down to Color Range. And when the dialog opens up, what color range helps us? Maybe I want to select this green background here, and I want to darken it because I'm going to want to put some text on there. It's a little bit bright right now. So we can put some text on here, and if I make it darker, it'll make the text kind of stand out more. Well, what we're going to do is I'm just going to click on the background, and it's going to make a selection. You can see the preview here. Everything that's white will be selected. So if I hold down the Shift key, and this isn't new inside of CS4, this is actually been in color range for a while, because color range isn't new. Color range has been with us for a while. I can hold down my Shift key, and I can click back here and select other points as well. And what we're doing is we're just expanding the range of the greens that we're selecting. Okay, but now we get to the new feature, which is up here at the top. It's called Localized Color Clusters. It's a horribly named feature, and what it does is take a look at my selection preview here. Notice even though I clicked over here, see what's happening is it's selecting the greens over here as well, and everything in her bouquet. And if really we just want to darken this area, well, it kind of becomes harder because we have to make a different selection. But if you turn on Localized Color Clusters, watch what happens. It starts to limit the selection over here, and it's starting to limit it to only the areas that I clicked on. And then if you come down here to the range slider, up at 100% says, hey, make it a very broad range. Go ahead and select a lot of different greens. But as you drop that down, okay, you see what we're able to do here? So I'm able to drop out that left-hand side and localize the selection that I made over here, so it only sticks over onto this part of the photo. And I might come back here with my Shift key and just click on a couple other areas. All right, and that's looking pretty good. Drop my range down a little bit. So what it's done here is it's giving you a way to kind of restrict your selection with the color range to only the areas you're clicking on and not the entire photo. Even though these greens are fair game over here, this Localized Color Clusters setting is letting us drop those out of the selection. So I'm going to hit OK, and we'll go into Levels, Command or Control L. Maybe I'll take this white slider and I'll just drop that down a little bit here, and we'll see, we'll darken the background, deselect, and then the last thing that I would do here would be to take my type tool and just make a little text box up here. Let's choose a different font, like something maybe Bickham Script Pro, if I can find it. Here it is. And just, May 18th, 2008, on this day, our two lives become one. Aw. All right, so we can put some text there, and just in this example, using that color range was a way for me to get in here and just kind of drop down this area so this text stands out a little bit more. But that's the new feature inside of color range. Again, color range isn't necessarily new itself, but that localized color clusters option is new, and it does help out when you're using the dialog box to help you just kind of fine-tune that selection to the area you want it in.